Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we are playing extremely aggressive Braids Arisen Nightmare deck. We will be playing against super hard counter for this deck. We will get mana screwed, and that's nothing for deck like this. We still prevail. So guys, if you like laddering quickly and furiously, this is the video for you. Quick deck, quick intro. Don't forget to smash the subscribe and like, and have fun. Alright guys, we are going first, and I kinda like it. It's a pretty decent draw overall. The Penlands will hurt, but because we are on the play, we should be the aggressor. You always want Kumano. This doesn't scale, this scales. The faster you play. Imagine if you get all the chapters in one turn, maybe except the second one. Like, that would be insane damage. 1 mana, 3 damage instantly. You know, this kind of stuff. So, the second scale, Feldon is still better because it goes around their stuff right now. And we need every single point of damage because, oh boy, this will be a lot of damage. So right now we are playing like mono red, unfortunately. What can you do, man? But on the next turns we'll start burning them directly with the braids. We have some enchantments. Double veteran. So it's good and a bad thing. Okay. Guys, they hit triple veteran by turn 2 against mono red. Because we are basically mono red right now. But we will stop being mono red in a moment. So how do we go about it? First, we definitely attack. They don't have good blocks, man, at all. So they basically want to tank the damage. And we want to improve our board. Man, we're nearly as low as they are. Alright, let's see. So I think they kinda have Amalia or Voice of the Blessed, and they just wanted to abuse their absolutely insane draw. Yep, man, like, we are literally playing against the god draw against aggro decks. Like, this cannot go harder than what they have. They have infinite, man, this is literally the, man, in one turn they buffed it by 4. This is literally the best this deck can ever make. Like, holy moly. Alright. Alright. We'll still make it work, don't you worry. Maybe. So, either he gives me a lot of cards, or he loses the voice. Death Touch, bro? They will change their mind. What? It means they have more, I guess. Okay. So first, you go with Nightmare. They will soon have higher life total because they triple life gain. Man, it's insane. I've never seen in my life this kind of draw. And then we go Kumano. We need to keep pressuring. It will be really hard to burn through the triple veteran man. If they have another voice, I think we cannot beat this. But they're like, of course, man, just freaking name the card that wins them the game. They just get every of them. The problem is we cannot burn them. They are life gaining 3 a turn because this is like the god draw. Oh my god, how can you be so good at Magic to draw those cards in your opening hand? Man, like, Bronze player would just draw 1 veteran. Like, Platinum player would draw 2 of them. And Mythic player draws 3 of them. So no. That's how you know you are playing against good decks and good players. Anyway, enough of rant. We didn't transform anything. We want to play Braids on this turn. Honestly, they will block the Feldon, and it's a good deal for them. But somehow we need to burn through it, man. Like, there's no choice. And I need to start sacrificing Braids and hope that they whiff on creatures. They should absolutely block. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is perfect for us. The Painland is doing work, man. Alright. This ensures that we get the value. Not card we wanted. Next turn we play Goddric. I cannot get this 1 mana in any way, right? If we had this earlier, I would take this. There could be Harvester into Okiba, so, you know, let's go for this route. Do I even need the land? At this point I probably don't, because it's too late. I guess I could go for the fence, you know? Okay, I should take the land and go for defense. I actually didn't see this part. Alright. You know what? I can still see this working in a way. And so, I don't think they have Resort Reinforcements. Usually don't play those cards. Oh man, I could play Goddric into Okiba if I drew a land. Man, I'm actually misplaying super hard right now. But I think I still win because I'm better at Magic. I mean, I drew enough cards. Priority comes from the Fortress. I think this is the full swing. They can block nearly everything, but they only have one good block. So, they can block all of... No, they can block 3 of them. So this doesn't deal any damage, right? We are guaranteed 4 damage only. But this is kind of forced block. If I attack with Braids, he just trades here. And then sacrifices enough so he doesn't die, and I have no pressure, so it's not a good idea. Alright, he's at 4. He's at 2 basically. So all of them are forced blocks. He goes this against this, or maybe against Feldon, and he loses double veterans. That means he won't be able to kill us. Don't forget we exile all the stuff. I will go like this. Braids is the blocker. Like, this won't be huge enough to kill us in one turn, especially if he is forced to trade. Yes, but this is only one Kumano, so the second one will still stay for the next turns. Yeah, this can give us the land. Yep. If he double blocks the Kumano, I mean, he dies, right? Bro. Alright, either I don't know about something, or he's... Oh, right, he can sacrifice something. Right. Right, correct. We go with the land, I think. He really needs those. And whatever we sacrifice, he needs to pair it. If I go for a creature, he goes veteran, and that's another play that he will make. So it's actually not bad for him. I think we just go with this, because that limits their options for the fortress. Yep, they have to. Yeah, we don't have enchantment because I didn't. I think I could play this turn way better and win the game, to be absolutely honest with you guys. I think he just concedes, right? Basically with this. Yeah, that's it. So, I can make what? Huge attack, and we get enough damage through. I mean, me good? You bet. He should go for Braids. It doesn't change anything, but he still should. We won against triple veteran into double Voice of the Blessed. Man, that's actually insane. How was this even possible? Oh my god. Alright guys, we are definitely keeping it. Vent's a little bit on the slow side, you know. So the time is a factor in this card, right? The faster you play it, the stronger it gets. So we actually want to play double 1-drop instead of going Vents, and especially that we can draw a land, because we are actually good at Magic, you know? Other player would just not draw it. I'm missing Goddric, but I have my Orc, Goblin, Warlock, whatever, and he's so cool. Alright, so... I guess I'm just so good. What can I say, man? They will remove one of the creatures, but the other one will hit them. And that's an interesting... Oh, that's not... Oh, poor guy. They need to take all the damage. Alright. We missed the transformation window, so Goddric won't get celebrated. And let's see. So the Vents definitely slowed our game super hard. However, it can be useful later for some sneaky lethals. Knight of Chaos, sure. I can deal a lot of damage if I go for Aklazot. However, they might kill me on the next turn with the Recruiter. Play with Fire. I mean, that's the card, right? Menace, you don't want to block this one. Do we go with Goddric? That's my question. Goddric is kinda a good card, but it doesn't have Celebrate, so we probably don't. Listen, I cannot think. I'm an aggro player, I need to smork. Alright, Death Touch. So we get the value there, at least. Down to 10. Down to less. Let's see how they play it. This will be an interesting one. Don't forget we have to play with fire. It really depends how they want to play it. This could be a Leafa, we'll see. Alright. You know, they kinda know what we have. It's not like the biggest secret of the year, you know? No Recruiter though. Recruiter is for the next turn. When they have Evangelist and Recruiter. Oh, greedy. Okay, I guess they can. Like they have 15 creatures to my 0. Or something along those lines. Yep, more creatures. More fun. Like, you know, the player that has, you know, wider board is the better player. So unfortunately, I didn't very perform here. My board not wide. Me bad. Alright. So what do we go for? I guess we have to keep attacking with Feldon. The Menace isn't super... So they were thinking about tapping Warden, probably. So I go Feldon, right? I think it's worth it. We can draw Lightning Strike or something. If you descend it, they will just sacrifice the permanents too slow. Like, not with this kind of, you know, token fiesta. Menace. They can block both of them. They will sacrifice this, right? So we're not getting too much value here. I think we just have to go for Feldon. Like, this attack, does it even matter? I mean, it forces him to block a little bit more. Let's just go with it and see what we get. And they don't want to let it through. Alright, I will take it. That's an interesting block. But they want to deny cards, of course, so it's probably still a good choice. 2 is way less than more. Alright. Whenever Feldon is dealt... what am I reading? Alright. This is an interesting one, guys. If I can... oh, I can only take one? Choose one until the end of your next turn. This is lethal if I have Bloodletter, right? Let's try it. I can deal 2 damage here, but that's kinda it. They have flyers for Goddric. I think we go for this, man. Listen, it's not the most sneaky game plan ever, but I mean, you still need to beat it. You still need to beat it. And he's dealing insane amounts of damage, but is that 20? That's the question. I think he will kill us, but I think this is our best shot, because if we untap, we win the game. I don't think that's the card that wins you the game, huh? Huh? Do I get Explosion? I played my cards? I think we need a goose to cheer for us. Yeah, the power hunk means something. Alright, let's count the damage. Oh man. 10, 12. Oh, I don't see 20. Do I? Maybe there is 20. Let's count. Okay, so 10 damage. 12. 14. 16. They don't deal direct damage. I don't want to use Aklazot. Oh, I think we all know what that means. One creature. Man, I think that was a pretty epic line of play, right? No, because there were 2 aggro decks. Anyway, Bloodletter of Aklazot against the Boros, you know, Onslaught. And guess who wins? So this damage gets doubled, of course, so that's 6 damage. Alright, guys. That's not exactly what I expected, but you know what? Let's try. we still have 2 plays, right? If we draw a single black land, we can go absolutely all with the rest. So let's see, let's see. And we're against the dinosaurs. Alright, we'll see, we'll see. Not going great so far, definitely not where we want to be. Probably when we start using those nightmares, he won't have cards in the hand, but we'll see. Listen, like, sure, let's try, let's try. I definitely need a black land at some point of this game. And man, if we draw a mountain, at least we play part of mono red at least. But if we don't draw a land, like it's not going great so far. Like, we should be at Goddric and 2 extra creatures at this point. And our opponent is just outscaling us with a lore keeper right now. So we will see, we'll see. In 2 turns he can start blocking Feldon. Right, he wants to be aggressive. Okay, listen. This is not how it was supposed to go, but I mean, if you don't draw land, the fun part is that we are playing symmetrical amounts. So, you know, drawing 3 of them and 0 of the other ones is not very probable, but I mean, it happens, as you can see. Alright, man, our opponent thinks I'm playing mono red. Oh, that's so bad. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? We missed the spot. No, not yet. That's not the card, so we are still in the game. If that was, you know, a tally, we would already lose. I mean, I need to sneak the damage somehow, right? I cannot go for celebration. So let's see if he gives us the cards. He doesn't know I'm playing Rakdos. Alright, 2 damage acquired. So I will probably burn his face and try to go from there. He wants to be aggressive so far. He's not really going into, you know, the defense mode. Double rigging, that's not super great when they have the hammer skull in the board. So also, man, it's harsh. Like, they're getting extremely good draw against extremely bad draw. The only whiff they had the whole game is this, but it's fixed by this one. So this one will probably hit something extremely powerful. And there's nothing we can do about it. Man, when we cast this 1-drop, they won't have cards in the hand even. No way, man. Okay, yeah. So let's see the card. Like, there's no questions. We are not a control deck. We cannot answer anything. We just play cards that we drew and see who got better cards. So no, this is this kind of gameplay. What? Okay. I'm still going for it. And yeah, I should probably kill the lore keeper, but maybe it will... Bro. What's going on? I'm drawing all of the Feldons from my deck, and that's actually really good for us. Can I please get a swamp from my deck? From my swamp deck. Alright, thank you. Thank you. If you descended this turn, they will just... Yeah, I think we just go with the Nightmares. We can do it on the next turn and kill them, right? And if we can draw with this draw, win with this draw, that's actually pretty crazy. So they will go to 6, man, they're nearly dead. This also means they need to keep blocking Feldon. I would love to. I would love to. And this is what would happen if I actually had my second color. Oh man, it's fine. Hatcher, while extremely nice for them, but they're on the timer right now. Well, those X are actually insane because they can keep blocking Feldon for free without giving us cards. So I think we need to go by air, and I think we still win, right? Even after all of those, like, man, he's having like what, 20-80 in the deck, in the board. We whiffed on the color, we whiffed on our curve, and we still are winning. Man, I guess I'm just too good at this game. By, you know, drawing swamp. Alright, I don't think he can deal enough damage, right? And the more he attacks... Oh, that's a bad decision, right? For him. I mean, I'm definitely not blocking, I'm red. 14, sure. Oh, I need to go for this one. This deals 2 damage. Listen. Listen, Feldon. That's a cool card you got there. It would be such a shame if we were celebrating. We get the new one. The old one is not needed anymore. I activate my cool ability because it's highlighted, and I press the button to win the game. Am I mythic now? Am I mythic? Man, can you believe we actually won this game after such a whiff? Wow. Just man, so good. So we go for the Inspector, right? I still want to lower their board a little bit. I don't want to be behind. Look how crazy. Like, they're nearly out of cards, man. And I want to play Hopeless Nightmare while they have cards, so that's why we go for this play. And I think... Oh boy, this will be a harsh one. I think they have Knight of Chaos. That's why we remove it main phase. Because if they play a land, they have 5. That's enough for Knight of Chaos. Okay. Weird. But I'll take it. Our mana is definitely not aligning very well. And I'm playing so many double lands, but man, it's hard to carve out correctly. Here you go. Good job. So now this will be Knight of Chaos, right? Oh, okay. Well, this is definitely okay for them. Oh, now we get the mana, huh? Now you give me the mana. Alright, I'll take it. Might be a little bit late, to be honest, but we'll try. What do we sacrifice? They definitely don't want to sacrifice this. We are getting our card. We are getting our card. Yep, we do. And we scry. Okay, I think this is a pretty decent scry. We will be able to celebrate. We are kind of behind on the damage, like quite a lot. So I really hope Braids can, you know, hold the line a little bit. I don't like what I'm seeing. But let's go. Let's go. What's the combat trick? Are there no combat tricks? Okay. Okay. But this will be hard to defend, man. This will actually be hard to defend. Alright, this will be interesting. I definitely want to hit their cards. I can deal a lot of damage, but they can kill me on the next turn. And that is the problem. I think I need to be aggressive, man. They can double trade against Braids, which is really good for them, probably. Oh man, this will be harsh. I could go Feldon and Lightning Strike. Okay, I think this is the best play, right? They don't want to triple trade. Oh man, this might be rough. What do we sacrifice? I think Feldon. How much damage it is? It should be enough, right? If they sacrifice a creature, they don't have lethal, so they probably don't want it. And Feldon isn't useful right now. Okay. Let's see. If they have Recruiter, of course they win. They are better at magic. Oh, but they need a land as well, and they cannot draw 2 of them, so they might have Recruiter from the start. Yeah, and this is why we have instant speed stuff. This is an artifact? No, it's just a thing. We have to, otherwise we die. And then we try to go for the last push. I can see us winning, but I'm not sure if we will be winning. It could be Result Reinforcements, you know, all this kind of stuff. Oh boy, did we win? Did we win again? They have something. Alright. No, 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 you ain't tapping like this. Oh no, no chance in hell. This is 2 damage, it's better. I win. I good at magic. You bet at magic. I good. You bet. Alright, man. I cannot believe we stole this win as well. And we are doing something right. Alright, our opponent finally woke up and we will play the best card in standard, hands down. On the play Kumano, of course, that's what we do. We of course really want to hit the mana for the braids. Man, when you are good at magic and you are on the play, you just know it. Like, how can anyone match this you know, potential? Alright, let's see. Oh, here's the removal. Ah, there is a... Oh, that's the best removal in format. Alright, alright. They definitely have a chance with this kind of draw. Alright, let's play Braids. And let's start our smoking our opponent a little bit. I actually want this one, because I need double black. I have the springs here, but you know, it might be cool. So we are getting a little bit flooded, but it's fine. We just keep smorking our opponent until one of us dies. You ask what the gameplay are, what the gameplay is, what are the decisions. Well, we check which cards are highlighted and we play those. When the card isn't highlighted, you don't play it. So no, this is my strategy that I'm going for. Oh, number go down. Alright, so we go for the Painland, of course, and we keep, you know, pressuring them. This is the card that we wanted to see a long time ago. However, we might be able to get some use from it still. This will be a little bit sneaky because we kinda want to attack first, but then they will remove one of the creatures. Okay. Man, this is actually not bad. I have an idea how we play this one out. Listen, you will like it. You will like it. And that's why we play Ob Nixilis in our cool deck. I think it won't be perfect on the triggers. If I understand it right, I think he will have a way to avoid some damage. But you know, let's get there. We missed kinda that. He had 1 mana? I'll be honest, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I sacrificed this. Oh, right. Okay, this is the part of the effect. Oh, you wanted to keep it? That's such a shame. Oh man, I'm so good at this game. Like, I didn't even know how good I am. And Ob Nixilis will get them a lot of damage. They can still basically take 7 cards in damage from Ob. Alright. Alright. Let's see if they roll the dice. No, they go for the spirit. The spirit token. I think this will be an important turn. So. How do we do it the best way? I think the first decisions, right? This is the optimal way to play it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I cannot play Braids on this turn, it has to be the second turn. If I attack, he blocks. I cannot use Harvester this turn, so there's only one choice here. I could also go for the burn. Well, to be fair, I'm not killing the elephant. But man, I'm getting the Harvester potentially. Potentially. This is, I need to think about it, because this is the most important decision of the game. Probably the one decision I will have to make. I could go for the burn, it's what, 5 damage. Then they go for the discover probably. They hit something really good. They can get extra cards. Sorry, I need to think on this one. Attacking elephant doesn't really accomplish much, to be absolutely honest. But we want to keep the op. Okay, we want to keep the op. He stopped, so we can just play main phase. And this is our sacrifice target. We need to just get all the damage from the board we can. and try to burn him basically. Oh, okay, guys. This won't be easy, but this is the card that man, I wish I had it a little bit before. But it's fine, we can make it work. I think, maybe, who knows, possibly no. Alright, let's go for the play. I wonder if he rolls the dice on the elephant. You know what's funny? I literally played this kind of deck today, and yeah, I lost so many games in a row to aggro decks, and that I scrapped the deck, and here we are. Alright, Restoration of a Ganja. You know, to be fair, that's not the best hit for him. He still gets the token, right? And he life gains a little bit. It will be interesting. Let's see if that's a... Oh, he has the Ox. The Ox is actually really huge. He will start... Man, I'm getting flooded. Like, this is not good, man. This is not good. They will discard the card, right? I think they will discard the card. But we start with this because they aren't sure what the plays are. Oh, they took the damage. Of course, yeah, you can say I should play this before, then they would just discard the card, so we wouldn't get 4 damage. 2 is actually the most we can hope for. We can play the land for sure. We cannot use Harvester, we don't have blood tokens. So, I can attack with Braids. He will probably double block. We trade for P and LR. And then we get 3 damage. It's not the worst. He will get her. Oh, he will get her on the next turn, but he would get the duelist, so it's kind of the same, right? I'm pretty sure he will think, like, he doesn't know that we have backup Braids. He can also use the Ox. Oh, right, I forgot about the Ox, to be absolutely honest. That's not good. Oh my god, Helix? Alright, 2 Helix is a little bit above what we expected. Here's our backup Braids. The problem is that we don't have good targets here. I think it's the Harvester, right? If we sacrifice the land, he can just sacrifice, it for free. We need to keep sacrificing stuff that matters. So they have a hard decision. Yeah, they can get her back, but otherwise it would be duelist, so we still kill 1 creature. We are not super flooded, but we are like 1-2 lands above where we should be, and those are the cards we are missing to finish the lethal. To be fair, if not double Helix, he would be at 4 already. Alright, he's going for the, okay, if he hit Helix, he won. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed different style of the video. I wanted to make a Braids deck because it's been a while since we played it, and it seems to be doing still a very good work with, like, what you get from going black with this one, because obviously we have a huge part of mono red, we have Goddric, Feldon and Kumano, all of the best drops on curve. However, even though Harvester is a little bit slower, the fact that it provides the artifact for Braids is so nice, especially if you curve out, especially if you are in a situation to be aggressive. You still have some removal in the form of Harvester, Lightning Strike, play with fire, and with Bloodleather of Kakkazan that you play only 1 of them, because you never want to start the game with 2 of them in the hand, because that loses you all the pressure. So honestly, even 1 is, man, this is our supreme late game. 4 drop? Man, we are just going basically a control mode at this point. So yeah, with Braids you can burn them super hard, so you have a little bit less power on board, unless you play, the mono red part perfectly, but you get like insanely powerful burn with Braids, Hopeless Nightmare, even Okiba. This is very close to Kumano in many ways, like the fact that you instantly play it and you get like 2 burn in the face, which is already equivalent of play with fire. You also life gain, which makes the difference if you are in mirror against other aggro deck, and also you get a creature on top of it, so it's basically a creature on top of play with fire value. Of course you cannot hit creatures, of course you don't have scry, but just to give you some idea about the power level of this card, and I really like it. man, it's a lot of lethals that happened with 1 damage. So the deck is just absolutely amazing at, burning your opponent from even something like 10 life. You can absolutely get there. And you know what's fun part? Okay, fun is a strong word, all right? What is the interesting twist on this type of strategy? When your opponent is at 10 life, even if he can block all of your creatures, you are draining him for a usual like 4 to 6 life a turn somehow in different ways. And the problem is that the only way to stop it is either to kill a Braids, but they also need to worry about the rest of the creatures, or just to kill you. And you are at 17 life because you have Painlands, right? So it's such a long time until they can kill you. And the more they try to kill you, the less defense they have because those creatures are attacking, right? That they have on their side. Which means that Play with Fire and Lightning Strike can open really nice paths, especially with things like Goddric that is very easy to celebrate with this deck. All of those are permanents. And you have a lot of 1 mana permanents, so you don't even need to go for this turn 3 flip. You can just play 2 of them, and for 5 mana, Goddric is still at 3 mana, 4/4 with haste, on top of 2 damage here and 2 damage here. So man, this scales like crazy. If you have Bloodletter for a single turn and your opponent doesn't kill it, which happens surprisingly often. Don't forget they need to kill every other creature as well, so at 4 mana they usually don't have much removal. If you can untap with this, your burn spells are insane, and with Braids you can very often force damage. You know what your opponent doesn't have, and very often dealing 4 damage while drawing a card that is potentially Lightning Strike, man, this already is 10 damage with Bloodletter. And this is just a small part of your play. So I really think this is a very cool, aggressive deck. If you like this kind of style, of course it will always boil down to drawing correct cards, but you have more options than with Mono Red. I think it's way more interesting than Mono Red, so I think this is a nice laddering option if you want to go this road. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun, and yeah, see you tomorrow.